How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be working on a Florida quarter, making it into a size 8.5 coin ring. I'm just going to jump right into it. First thing we're going to do is punch a hole in our quarter. So we're going to pop that in here. Cool little shuttle on there, along with a little bit of a pirate ship. A lot going on in Florida. Well, if you guys have never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. If you'd like to get you one, there's a little gold link you can tap on down here by the chat. Or you can visit the website linked on my profile. We're just going to make this quarter into a ring. If you want to hang out and watch, that's cool with me. I would just appreciate it if y'all started tapping that screen a little bit. Just a couple times. Just a couple tappies. Hello, hello. Let's clean that out a little bit. So we've got our quarter with a nicely centered hole punched right in the middle of it. This is a 1/2-inch hole. And since we punched it, we've got kind of a sharp edge on the inside here. So I'm going to take a deburring tool and just clean that up real quick. This is kind of the slow boring part. So if you want to hop over to my profile and check out the website, or just tap the screen a whole bunch, that'd be cool. We're on our way to 1,000 likes. Thank you guys very much. And this particular type of coin ring is $5 off right now. This is a copper-clad state quarter, so you can pick your state. I've got all 50 of them ready to go. So if that's something you're interested in, hop over to coinringmaker.com and get you one. Save yourself $5. Going to get size today. Sounds good. That's a good plan. If you guys don't know your size, I recommend going to a jewelry store and getting size there. Usually it's fast, free, and accurate. There's lots of weird ways to measure your ring size on the internet, like using string or measuring tape or all sorts of like pieces of paper. I don't know. They're never very accurate, and I almost always have to resize the ring when people measure at home. So I do recommend visiting a jewelry store to get a nice accurate size of what's going to be comfortable. So I can make you ring right the first time, right? That's a good deal. Now we're going to move this phone charger out of the way here and start folding this coin into a ring. Let's go. This right here is called a doming block. It's got a bunch of like half hemispheric circles cut into it. It's really good for making metal kind of curved, like round metal. That's what I use for my first fold on these coin rings. And I make a lot of different types of coins into rings: quarters, $half, dollars, silver rounds. So if this is at all interesting to you and you want to support my small business, please do visit the website. That's what keeps me up and running and allows me to hop on TikTok and show you guys how to make cool coin jewelry all the time. And this is a customer's order as well. So if you place an order, there's a good chance you'll get to see it made on live. It's always a nice little bonus, isn't it? So now we've got this nice and folded here. I'll get a real close look at it. Lots of neat detail on this coin. Palm trees and pirate ship. This one's for Florida. I've got all 50 states available if anybody wants to get one. I also have them in 90% silver. If you're worried about copper turning your finger green, that is just kind of a property of copper. So I have a 90% silver alternative state quarter coin ring as well. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Currently sitting at almost 3,000 likes on this live. Very nice. Thank you guys very much. And what I'm doing here is I'm smoothing out this cut edge because we're about to start stretching this ring. And if there's any like little cuts or cracks in here, when we start stretching it, those are just going to get worse and it's going to split the ring. So we want to make sure that's nice and smooth. And this is just a plain old nail file block I picked up at Walmart. They work great. But I do have like a newer, nicer one. So let's use that one instead. 4,000 likes. Incredible. Thank you guys so much. Let's get in here real close. See how nice and shiny and reflective it is now? That's much better. So now we're going to go over to our ring stretcher here. Do have buffalo nickel made into a ring. I don't work on nickels. They're just like right out of the range of like being thin enough and big enough. Like they're really small coins. And they're also really thick. So I just haven't messed with them very much. I think I've made like one nickel ring and I didn't really like how it came out. So I'm sorry about that. Not at this time. But I do have some silver rounds that have buffaloes on them. I can show you what that looks like. Just a second. So I've got these like Indian head rounds that have buffaloes on the back. Like that. So that's an option. You could get this round with the buffalo facing out. This is a half-ounce fine silver round. I do believe I have them in quarter ounce as well, if you want something closer to a nickel. If you'd like to see my recommended tool list, it's on my website. It's linked on my profile, coinringmaker.com. Just scroll down to the button that says recommended tool list. It'll have links for all my recommended tools, some videos on how to use them, and basically the stuff I use to get started, up to some more fancier tools. Yeah. I really try to share as much as I can about how to do this and what I use to do it. Because when I first started, it was really difficult to find that kind of information. So like as my journey progressed, I just tried to keep track of everything I use and how I use it. Yeah, the half round's really nice. Let me see if I have a finished one. So this is that half-ounce round finished, but it's got the Indian on the outside. But you can see here some bits of that buffalo. There's the buffalo's head. So you could get the buffalo on the outside if you'd like. Some of his legs there. It's a cool round. I like that one. And y'all go check out the website. The link is in my profile. There's lots of cool stuff there. Information about making coin rings. Lots of different types of coin rings. And, go check it out. It's cool. So this one we're trying to get down to an 8.5. It's pretty close to a size 10 right now. So we're just going to keep making it a little smaller. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. There is a 10% off coupon. If you go to my profile, you can see it right there. And the link for my shop is also on the profile, so go check it out. Florida is your home away from home. Well, Florida makes a really nice coin ring. There's cool detail on here. This nice palm tree, tail end of the shuttle, and there's like a little pirate ship over here too. It's pretty cool. It's a good looking coin ring, I think. And I've got them in copper and 90% silver, so you can choose the type of metal it's made out of, which I think is pretty neat. We're slowly closing in on 8.5 here. Unfortunately, with the state quarters, I can't pick what year. Like, they only made each state quarter for 1 year. So, for example, this Florida one was only made in 2004. So I cannot change around like what dates these are. You have to either pick what year you want or what state you want. I do have 1985 quarters though, and I have Oklahoma as well. I've got all 50 states, guys. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. And these copper-clad state quarters are $5 off as long as I'm on this live. So if you want to save a little money on your order, I would hop on it right now, because as soon as I get off the live, that $5 discount goes away. The pick your year copper-clad quarters, it's like 1965 up to 1998 are also 25 or $5 off. Can I show you that quarter? Which quarter? You want to see like what the Florida quarter looks like before it's a ring? Is that what you're asking? Let me grab one. If it's a different quarter you're looking for, oh, 1985? Yeah, I got you. $1985 quarter. Northern Mariana Islands. Northern Mariana Islands. Now, unfortunately, this quarter design is not listed on my website. The 85 I can only do in copper clad. I don't have anything from like the 70s or the 80s in silver. It's just really tricky to find. But if you'd like to get this one, order a Texas quarter coin ring, and I will know that that one's yours, and I'll make this for you instead, okay? Now, I do have some copper quarters. Somebody asked about 1943. I've got 1943 available. I'll pull it up here if you'd like. Let's see here. I think I do have one Northern Mariana Islands that's 90% silver. So if you would like to get this one, order a 90% silver Texas quarter coin ring, and I'll know that one's you, okay? 1965 to 91, there are no silver quarters. Yep, that's correct. 1970 I do have, but it is copper. Yeah. These, I'll go ahead and show off all these. These territory ones. These are pretty. I need to add them to the website. But I've only got a couple of each, maybe one of each. 90% silver. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. This one is on the website. This is the Great Sand Dunes 2014, 90% silver. So if you want to get one of those, there is a listing for that on the website. Let's see, we've got Puerto Rico. Yeah, there's another Great Sand Dunes. I've got two of those. American Samoa, Guam, and the District of Columbia. That's a good one right there. But yeah, y'all go check out the website, go look around. There's lots and lots of cool coin rings on there. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. If I missed something, go ahead and ask again. I'm sorry, I have been trying to keep up with the chat. But if I missed your question, let me know. I know somebody was asking about a 1943 quarter. I do have those available. If there's a particular date and type of metal you're looking for, go ahead and ask me about it in the comments. We're going to go ahead and finish this one up here. 7,300 likes on this live. Very nice, very nice. I want to make sure this one's right at 8.5. Not quite. We got to stretch it a little bit over here. No, it's not against the law to make jewelry out of coins. It is against the law to fraudulently alter coins. So if you were to take like a penny, make it look like a dime and try and spend it, that would be fraud, and that's against the law. Counterfeiting is also against the law, but making coins into jewelry is not. It's very similar legally to like penny smashing machines you might find at SeaWorld, Disney World, Six Flags, stuff like that, museums, national parks. I spent about $250 on my starting set of tools, but it was a lot more difficult to make coin rings with those tools. So it's depending upon like how difficult you want it to be. Like it's kind of a give and take. But I do have a recommended tool list on my website, linked in my profile. It's also my username. Just scroll down to the recommended tool list, and you can kind of pick and choose what tools you want to get to kind of build your kit. But like, you can basically start with like a Harbor Freight punch and die kit. That's this thing, right? This is to punch your hole in your quarter. It's really hard to get it right in the middle though. So I made these cards that are kind of guides to center the quarter. You can get those on my website if you'd like. They're pretty cheap. But yeah, you need to have something to punch a hole in the middle of it. And then you need a way to shape it. And what I used to do was put it on here and just hammer on it for like hours. It was ridiculous. And sizing becomes very difficult when you do it that way. And it's also really hard to like get a uniform shape on the ring. So I got this thing. This is called a 17 degree die. This really changed the game for me. This made things a lot easier. This is from Legacy brand tools. It's about $40, and I use this to fold and reduce my quarters. It made things a lot easier. So you're looking at maybe about $200 to get started, but I've spent several thousand because there's lots of things I want to do with coins, and I want to make different types of rings and stuff. So I'm constantly expanding the tools I have available so that I can make cooler stuff. Like this. This is something I did a couple days ago. I put a little stone in my ring. That's pretty cool. How's it going? So we're just finishing up this quarter coin ring here. If y'all want to go check out the website, if you place an order right now, I will make your ring here in front of you on the live. It's a pretty good deal. There's also a 10% off coupon on my TikTok profile. So go over there, get that coupon, go check out the store. I'm just going to finish up this ring. And if you see something you like, you place an order, we'll make it for you. I think that's a pretty good deal. Right? Now, the stones are a lot harder than I first expected. So I started trying with like 3mm stones, and that was kind of tricky. This one is a 2mm stone. It's quite a bit smaller, but I also wanted something I could put in quarters. So there's the 2mm stone in a quarter. That's the first one I've tried. And then this one I'm really proud of. Look at this. How cool is that, right? These are 3mm stones. This was a lot of work. Like this literally took me like 5 hours to get. But not too bad for just starting out. I think it's pretty cool. America. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, that last one kept falling out. It was tough. Liking the stones. Now, they are just like cubit zirconia, so they're basically just like fancy glass. Not super valuable stones, because I'm still practicing my technique on that, trying to get it down. But I think it's definitely a cool skill to add. They are not for sale yet. I'm still practicing. No, they're not glued in. They are flush set. So what I have to do is I have to cut a seat into the ring that is the same shape as the stone, and then get it just below the surface of the ring, and then kind of push the metal around the edge of the stone just over the stone, and that holds it in. It's really hard because it's the tolerances are nuts, because it's like small changes. And like you can see, if we look real close, like this middle one I set really nicely. Like it's not in there too deep, and it's holding in really nice. The second one I went a little deeper, and then this third one I went like way too deep, and it didn't want to catch. You can see how much metal I've pushed around the outside to get that to stay, compared to this one. It looks a lot cleaner. So I've still got some practice to get like nice uniform setting. It's tough, guys. But I think the red, white, and blue stones are a pretty neat concept. Yeah, I think so. Like once I don't know, set maybe like 100 stones, I'll be really good at it. Love the red, white, and blue. Very nice. Thank you. There's our finished Florida copper-clad steak quarter. Looks very good. I'm going to throw it in this pickle to clean it up just a little bit more. If anybody would like to place an order for a coin ring, go visit the website linked on my profile. If you go to my profile, there is a 10% off coupon there. And if you place an order during this live, I will make it for you. That's a pretty good deal all around. Let me know if anybody's interested. If you have any questions on what type of coins I can make, or you would like made into a coin ring, feel free to ask. And we had somebody asking about an 85 in a Northern Mariana Islands, so I've got them sitting here if they're still interested. If not, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you guys for watching. This live was a lot of fun, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Y'all have a great day.